Giz, my goodness, hello, welcome on in. Redeeming first. How are you? Did not expect you to be redeeming first. Congrats on that. Usually it's Aaron. He gets it like 90% of the time. But I hope you're doing well. Hope Dan is well. Right? Mongoose, hello, welcome on in as well. How are you? Hi, I'm good, thanks. Good, thank you. Dan's, 2 weeks now, we traveled back together. Oh, fun for 2 weeks. My goodness. He just stole you away. That sounds fun, though. How are you, Mongoose, though? It's good seeing you once more. I'll be in the solo world today. Having some fun there, doing some building here and there, over there. It'll be great. You know, the usual. Chaos. See who else pops on in. Nightbot. Not allowed. We don't need a break. So you're with Giz here the next few weeks. You guys got any fun plans? You're with Dan. Sorry, Giz. I'm mixing that up. Stumbling over my words already. Go figure. I'm actually live at my normal time this week, today. I don't. It's been a while. Actually, every once in a while, I still go live around 5. Just depends how I'm feeling. I'm not sure what I want to do. I got a few different things I have in mind for today. Be that stone placing or working a little bit on the medieval port city. This day we're gonna go see Dan's mum for a bit. But tomorrow is the rest day since we had a day out yesterday. To the seaside and traveling today. To the seaside. Oh, what a romantic. You two are cute. Mom now, not sure when when my next travel will be for work. Nothing planned yet. Well, there you go. Now you got a little bit of rest. I don't. Traveling is tiring. Very tiring. Here's the mountain in a fuller view. Front of it anyway, and the bit of the side. I installed a mod Aaron had suggested. I'm allowed to raise my render distance a little bit higher, but I don't like how it increases the render distance. So I didn't increase it much, but a little bit, enough to get a better view of everything. And it bugs out when I use my free cam a little if I go too far away from myself. Still brainstorming ideas for how to add more endless mods to my Minecraft, you know, the usual. I feel like the music's a little loud. I'm gonna bump it down just a tad. There we go. That's better, right? And the longer I have streamed, the more complicated and more buttons that have been added. And I have very simple things for my stream. I don't know how some people do it. Some people got all the buttons. Well, to be fair, a lot of them have like stream decks and that. I don't got none of that fancy stuff. I spend the money on my hardware. And then my game just runs really smoothly, and if we run into any issues, it's software related, totally not hardware. That's exactly how that works. Couldn't possibly be my fault. Oh, not Alex. Welcome on in. How are you? I hope you're well. Do you enjoy Redstone Mongoose? I feel like you would, for some of the different things you've talked about in my chat. You're doing great. Well, goodness, great. What's got you all in a great mood? I'm doing good myself, though. I've been in a building mood. No classes, you know, that is a good reason to be having a great day. It's a plenty good reason. I love it. Anyway, I've been in a pretty big building mood once more on with Minecraft here. I just my brain has just been in a creative mode, and it's just thinking of absolute endless hours worth of work for projects that I want to do. Is no good. I already have endless lists of things. I should really write some of them down one of these days. Ah, we won't do that. We'll never finish what we've already started. We can get a pretty good view now. I bumped my render distance up to 48 chunks with this NVIDIA mod. I still don't like how it loads some of the chunks. It breaks a little. So I think I'll still look at some of the other mods that some people use to load further distances. But my game is definitely running smoother. Now I'm at a complete consistent 200, roughly. Usually I'm not while I'm streaming. Let's get closer to my storage here. It bumps down to a little bit. But still 100 plus than what it was. 150 plus? Yeah, 100 plus on average. Well, that's cool. Less lag. Hopefully, let's hope nothing breaks. That's what I get. I messed around with it a little bit. Now apparently Minecraft is using my graphics card. It's kind of cool. I only have an extremely powerful one. But anyway, as I said, you know, I've been in a very creative mood, but it's the worst. I can be in the most creative mood as ever, but there are so many hurdles I have to jump through to be able to start doing some of the building stuff with these builds. Because if I don't jump through those hurdles, it'll just be bad. The project will fall apart, is what I have learned. Or I'll have areas of it where it's just extremely complicated to work with. And that's no fun. Yeah, no. This is amazing having a few, even just 12 more chunks or whatever. What was I at? 16 more chunks now? That's amazing. The perfect frame. It is. Like right here. Oh, it's an eye-opening view right here. Now we slowly get a few more things. So I think I made my decision officially. I'm the last hour I've been in a creative mood, just kind of free camming around my world, getting inspiration ideas off the internet and all sorts. And I think I made a decision. I don't think I want this all to be farmland. Well, maybe I do. I don't think I do, just because then I could save a large amount of farmland for something else. This area right here, I'm definitely still leaning towards maybe being a little farmland-ish. But I don't think so for a majority of it. I kind of like the barren feel of it. And we'll mess around with it still. Anyway, I'm hanging around the medieval port city here. Just because I want to start working on their pathways. I want to get all of my pathway lines done, basically. At most I can, anyway. You're gonna leave it as a plains? I think so. I think what we could do to spruce it up a little bit is we get a few custom trees in there, just a few sparse trees here and there, especially near the pathway. And I think it might be cool if we bring the boulders over in a few areas. Have a boulder here and there, and then maybe even we throw a pond in. Funny enough, I removed all the pond, like the little pond lake things that Minecraft had naturally generated. I think we throw in a pond or at least one pond in a lower section, and then there'll be a little more greenery around that. Few sparse trees, like what we already have, just a little bit different. And I know I said I didn't want it to be too rocky with this river here, and I still don't think I will. But I think we might throw a few like boulders in a few areas where it's a little rocky there, and then a majority of it is still just uh, grass. Some rocky outcropping, sparse custom trees, and a little pond. It'll be so right. I there's a level of like level of art, like I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think it's sometimes okay to have blank space on a canvas. And I think it adds to it. The blankness adds to it more than having it be completely full of chaos. And I that's the biggest reason why I haven't done it. Because I want it to feel, especially like Skyrim. I always look at Skyrim. It's a big game, a big open world game where you can kind of do whatever you want. And there's such beauty in that game. And in that beauty is just pure nature with blank spaces, essentially, of just nature. Not filled with houses, not filled with crops, but it's a ruin here, a rock there, a forest there, and a pathway through it. And it adds more to it than a full city. And hello there, Lana. How are you doing? gives them space to breathe, which is exactly what I want. I do want the space to breathe between this beyond huge build. This build is huge, by the way. I haven't been able to look at it in a long time in full picture since I moved away from Optifine. So to be able to look at it once more, I was grabbing some screenshots. I'll go throw one in the Discord. Or two. But I grabbed a few screenshots of the mountain here a minute ago. Oh, it doesn't have all the ones that I thought I took. Well, nonetheless. It's turned to night. Grab them here. Even just to see the front in such a view is crazy. I did get a view of just for myself. I didn't take a screenshot of it, I guess. Thought I did. But I had grabbed, I had looked over it all, like some of our older screenshots that I once had when it was load smaller and there weren't so many peaks. I had grabbed a look over the entire thing, back from side to side, from the front to the back. I saw it all, and you know, it's a big build. You're sleepy? My goodness, what are you sleepy for? Having empty space pulls your eye towards the really cool parts? Yeah. I don't know. And then if I don't do a big farm here, it leaves me open to do bigger ones elsewhere. Like, we have loads of land to work with down the road. Literally an endless amount. And I think having empty space allows me to move from one, not to focus just all my effort onto one project. Yeah. I threw the screenshots in the Discord, though, for anyone wondering. It still cuts off the one side. I'm annoyed. Whatever. It's cool. Back to Overwatch. Where were we? Working on a pathway. Mistook the time for work this morning and showed up an hour earlier. Wait, what? Mistook the time for work this morning and you showed up to work an hour early? I'm sure they weren't complaining. That's really funny. How did you manage this? Hey, what? What? You're the one playing. You know what? I think you have said it a million times. If I would ever throw little pebbles around, let's throw a few pebbles around. See if we like it. I've never really done it. I don't know if I like it. I've never been a fan of it. I like them really sparse. Only on gray blocks, really? Well, I was thinking the opposite. Hello, Alfie. How are you? Only on gray blocks. Alright. I'll leave a few here. I think it's the fact that it just sits in the middle. And I know it sits in the middle when I look at the block. Yeah, I don't know. And it's probably because I'm focusing on them, but I think it just... I mean, maybe if there's just like a few here and there. We'll see how it grows on me over a handful of days or weeks, more of, is how it usually goes. Yeah. I hope you're doing well there, Alfie, though. Good seeing you as always. I'll just throw a few here and there on this pathway. I'm like reacquainting myself with this storage. Ah, I remember how I did it. It's organized from how I would do like texturing. What's the other word? Not texturing. I don't know. Kind of like texturing. From darkest to lightest. That's how I do my mix going from the bottom up. All's well? Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad. Might just bring this down and around, just to make it a little easier for us with the path making. Oh, I should really show you guys. I kind of forgot. I started a new part of my build on the server over the weekend, and you know me. I enjoy terraforming from time to time. And I kind of decided part of my hill, I thought maybe we could just, raise it a little. And, just the usual, um, amount. Here, let me get a good view of what I'm about to show here. But if you know me at all, you could probably kind of see where this is going. But it looks good, okay? And it's not me just doing it because I want to build a second one. It's just it'll help me in the long run with this build, okay? And all right. I put off. I may have raised the ground a little in one of the areas on the hill. It's not done. If you need to tell yourself. But I put a few hours worth of work on it in the weekend. Had what? What? It's really not that big compared to the mountain. Yeah, no, I made a mountain basically. To be fair, um, we already had like the bottom half done. Cars? I think I gotta say German cars. I have a Volkswagen, but I have no. Personally, I don't care about cars. I got a Volkswagen because my car friends told me it was gonna be reliable if I took care of it. Voice knew Thaddy had a way. I won't deny it, Alfie. But I built this over the weekend. No, I'm pulling, a usual YouTube or streamer sort of thing. More YouTube, I think people do it. The back is not done at all. I'm getting there. I've ran out of dirt. Majority of is what slowed me down. I don't know. I'm a little over halfway with it. I just thought I should share it. Volkswagen's rob a car with proper maintenance. Yeah, that's what I was told. I was like sold. That's what I went with. But, I actually went for a different approach with making this one. I did some wire work, not to the extent some people do wire work, but I kind of needed to get the right to work with what I already had here. I'm happy with it. The fact that you can just throw this together over a weekend is kind of crazy to me. Yeah, I've gotten very good at doing the first step of terraforming, which is getting the structure of it down. This right here, truthfully, the main reason I kind of just pulled the trigger on doing this was because I was like, I can really mess around with like the shading in some areas and the texturing that I will probably end up doing on the mountain in my solo world. And I haven't had practice with that sort of stuff with such a large piece of terraforming. And I think it'll help me a lot. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it transitions with the hill. It came together a lot more naturally than I thought it would. When I was looking at the area, I uh I wasn't sure because the rest of the hill very much just dead end stops, apart from this area where it goes down. And I think it came together very well. You should have went for a Japanese car if you were looking for pure reliability. Is that what's a Japanese car? Is the other brand I was told that was kind of reliable is Toyota. So those are the two brands I looked. It is Toyota, yeah. That was the other vehicle. Ended up with a Volkswagen. I'm happy with it. Anyway, enough of that. We never get anything done in the first half hour to 45 minutes of my stream anyway. Toyota, Honda are the most reliable. Subaru, maybe. You got a Subaru? Just mess with that. It's related to Lara. Japanese cars are engineered for the people that are terrible at staying on top of maintenance. Oh, I stay on top of my maintenance. You have a Subaru as well? Oh, man. David, how are you, though? Coming on in chat. What made you, why are you asking random people about different cars and that? It's an Italian car. I know nothing. You gotta understand. I know nothing about cars. I know how to drive it. And I know when to take it in for an oil change. What? All these little things. That's an idea. Why would you want to drive this? Well, they got some nice ones. Oh. Mother drives one of them. A Fiat? I don't think I said that right. Anyway. Did we use Mossy Stone? We didn't! Alright. That makes my life a little easier. We didn't even use stone bricks. And we use cracked stone bricks. Oh, alright. I'm sure there's a reason behind this. We usually only use 4 different blocks. 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. Good job past that. Less work for us. Wait, no. I miscounted here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. I was right. Right? And andesite 5. My head's hitting the ceiling. What? I hate driving that car though. It's too small for me. Yeah, I don't blame you. Head hits the ceiling, yeah. I don't blame you one bit. I don't have my my random mod anymore. I had a mod that used to I could turn on. It would randomize the usage of all the blocks in a certain area of my inventory. Like if I wanted it from 6 to 9. Well, funny enough, that was always the number I would use. Somehow 5 blocks is my sweet spot. Or 5 to 9 here. I could just randomize between those. I miss it. It was such a simple mod. I'm not even at all. I think we start by just throwing in a few tough here and there. On the sides, because that's where a majority of it will be. We'll ease our ways back into there. I don't even have a driver's license. You don't, Retro. My goodness, by the way. It's great to see you. How are you? I didn't pass the test because I'm too aggressive on the... How am I not surprised? I drive too fast and I just get mad at other drivers. I tried 3 times and I gave up. I've seen you play some FPS games. How am I not surprised that you somehow get too aggressive at other drivers? That's nothing, trust me. Oh, I'm sure. You always held yourself back. It was always the grumbling that would be the funniest. You just grumble yourself. It's like, I shouldn't have done that. How are you, though, Retro? It's amazing to see you. I see. We need a few more. Just a little bit further. See, the thing I've noticed with dang you, Demon Kitten, I don't want any more cookies. I already have so many piled up. The thing I've noticed with this mod that loads the chunks a little bit further, they don't like to stay saved loaded, and then my fog ends up not being looking good. And then it's just I'm annoyed with it. I think Bobby Mod is what I want from reading into them a little. Because I think that actively saves the chunks in their own little area, and then every time you load it up, it's still saved. And I think since it's a solo world, it should work better than a server. I don't know. I've been looking into mods for loading chunks further. I don't need it much further. I literally just need it like, wow. 16 chunks further even looks nice, is what I bumped it up to here. Cookies! Thank you, Demon Kid. How are you doing? It's good to see you as well. My girlfriend is so stressed, when I am the passenger. Oh, your poor girlfriend. Health mad, but recovering. How are you? I've been lurking lately. You've been lurking, really? Actually, you've been lurking and listening? Oh, that makes me happy. So you're recovering from health? Oh, my goodness. Just stay healthy, my friend. You okay? Just tired from work? Oh, that's fair. That's plenty fair. I mean, it's also late for you. It's a good reason to be tired as well. You know, I think since we recently were working on a pathway, this should come pretty easily. Messing around with some of this. I popped in to give you more cookies and say goodnight. Bedtime cookies. Oh, lovely. Good. I'm glad you're off to bed. If you're saying you're tired, bedtime is needed. Don't want anyone ruining their sleep schedule on my account. So you have a good night there, Demon Kitten. Appreciate you popping on in. Yeah, I listen to the stream sometimes when I'm fair enough. Studying? What are you up to? What's new? What the heck? The last time I remember you popping on and you had gotten a house. Now you're recovering from health. Uh Studying. What's new? If you don't mind sharing, you don't have to. I ask out of curiosity. I like how in your followed list it shows who has hype trains now. Who's hype trains? I don't know what you mean. Web development and recently started poking around on game engine. Oh, okay. It's fun. Hope you're enjoying that. I know you had been doing stuff similar to that at one point. For anyone that doesn't know how I do this pathway, I do remember this portion of it. I do a simple 3 long and then just however much forward, and then I come back through and do the sides, and I touch up everything on the sides a little. It's usually like how I like to do pathways. It's like a multi-step process for me. I do the first 3, and you can kind of see the line, especially when it's not been done on the sides. But you look at a more finished area, you don't see the line as much as at all. But I do the simple 3 long one, and then I fill in the areas, come back through, and do the transition from the grass to stone. And then even in some areas, I have an entire area where dirt has just gone over and the road's completely cracked. Just because I think if I remember the reasoning behind this, is that uh, this port city here, like it's gonna be a big port city, but it doesn't have any sort of like kingdom behind it. Nothing that keeps up with stuff. Just a bunch of people that came together over time. Bunch of fishermen and traders. I don't know. Weird things to keep my mind. I like stories. Everyone likes a good story. Like if someone you follow has an active hype train, it will show, oh yes, I know what you're talking about. Yes, I do. I've seen that. It's quite interesting. Well, I appreciate you lurking and listening from time to time there, Retro. It warms my heart. I didn't even know. Meow. Well, hello there, Tabs. How are you? It's good to see you as well. So many lovely people. Me? Oh, I'm doing good myself. Working on the pathway here, one step at a time. I've been in a very creative mood recently, and well, here we are. But you're doing good? Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad. How was my weekend? Oh, it was good. A nice relaxing weekend. As me and Hannah slowly start to plan things once more. Okay, calm down, Thad. I shouldn't have said that. What? What? It does. It warms my heart. You update to 1.21 for the new blocks? Yeah, I've been in 1.21 since July. I usually update the next month is when mods get updated by. You forgot? Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Yeah, no, I've been in 1.21 for a while. I think we messed with them the day I updated, was looking at blocks and a few things. I forget what it was. We messed around with them. I remember you saying it normally isn't a rush for you. It really isn't. I mean, I still waited a full month. I was very much like checking from time to time. I had a lot of my mods that I use for just optimization were up to date, but a lot of my other mods that I use for some, I think my fog and a few other mods just weren't getting there. I think there was a lot of mods that got depreciated from the person that usually modded it, and then people in the community had picked up it and ran with the code since it was open source, I believe. So I had to track all those down. But yeah, been updated for a while. Yeah, see, tough blocks. We transitioned some of them in. You haven't been doing anything around the blocks? Stealth game night is going to be this Friday or the next Friday. It's next Friday. That's what the voted one. Yeah, the 27th. What are those blocks in the ground? So peculiar. As a hardcore Minecrafter, what are your thoughts on Minecraft? Wait, what? Oh, hardcore. That's really funny. You say hardcore Minecraft Retro. I do not think of what you had meant. When I think of the Minecraft movie teaser, I don't know. I think the people it should not have actual physical people. They should be blocks. Beyond that, I thought it was fine. It was whatever. I mean, we didn't get to see anything crazy. We have no idea where that story's gonna go. You look at it from an outside perspective, it has no motive behind it. There's like no like, where's it gonna go? It's just, it literally looked like a YouTube clip someone to put together. I don't know. It's a little odd. Be interesting to see what happens with it. To leave for Guatemala on Saturday early morning, so I'll likely not participate or do so for a very short time. Oh, you're not going to be? What the heck? Oh, I'm sorry. How long are you gonna be there for? Lige, hello, how are you, lovely? Not gonna be a game night either? You guys are terrible. It's fine. That changes the idea of what game I'm thinking. When is game night? The 27th. I have a wedding to go to. Ah, fair enough. Hey, only Deadeye and I can do this Friday along with you and Hannah. Maybe we do Sea of Thieves for stream/no stream. Yeah, we'll see. You guys better not play Terraria without me. I might move it away from non-Terraria then. Who said they could be there? Lana, myself, Lou, Lige. You just popped on into chat. Are you still thinking about being around for the 27th? Aaron, Magic. I thought I had seen Mongoose on this list. I'll be here, Friday the 27th. Mongoose. Just to clarify. No, since the vote had been won, the vote finished a while ago for myself. It's been the 27th for a while. Me and Hannah probably didn't have, maybe we'll have plans this coming weekend. So I don't know about this Friday tabs. Super early though, so Friday is no way. From the 28th to, oh yeah, fair enough, tabs. To October 6th. Oh, that'll be fun. Is it for a class? It is for a class. Oh, even more fun. Enjoy. I hope you come back and share. I don't know, just share. I got that weekend off. Supposed to be installing my new exhaust Saturday. We'll see if that gets here in time. Okay. I'll keep you in mind as well then, Mongoose. Because I know you usually join, at least for a good portion of it when you do say you'll be there. Lana? 27th still? A few other people I know that aren't here. I never got a message from you, Lash. I'm here. You still thinking about being free for the 27th? I mean, time can change, but from here. If you like Terraria, the game Core Keeper is worth. I want to play Core Keeper so much, Retro. I have been trying to convince people to get it for almost a year, and nobody has gotten it yet. Just because there's been a lot of other games. Do it. It's really fun. I own it. It's on my to-do list for games. Who, me? Yes, you. Are you still thinking about being free the 27th there? For game night, adult game night? I don't know the game yet. I'm getting a census of who's gonna be here and there. And over there and wandering there, you know. Not the bad news with bad news. You're allowed to not be there. If someone says they're not gonna be there, it's fine by me. I'm sad. Eric has it and has played it. I know. I've enjoyed his Core Keeper streams. He's away for a little while. I enjoyed his Core Keeper stream so much. It looks like such a fun game. I will be there if we play Don't Starve together. That's terrible. Wait, what's the bad news? Do it. It's really fun. Have you played it there, Retro? I still like I've watched Eric play it for like I've only watched like a few hours here and there, so I know nothing truthfully about the game, apart from the fact it's all underground and that there's like a level system in that. I want to play Lockdown Protocol at some point, but not sure who has it or is willing to get it. I have it, Lige has it, Lana has it, Hannah has it. I wouldn't be opposed to that game. With the group of people that I'm slowly seeing form here. You have it? Okay. Corp Keeper looks cool. It's on the list. So far, there's too many things going on at the moment to suggest it again. Hannah can attest to the fact that I have done it. What do you mean you can't? You haven't said a clear answer here if you're able to play Lige. I played it when it just released in early access. Nobody cared about it back then. Haven't played 1.0, but I've been watching a few streamers. I think I've owned it since early access. I don't actually know. I think I know one of my brothers played it in early access as well, and that's when they were suggesting it. And it may have been still in early access when I got it. I've had it for a long time now. That's a big update. Or not a big update. It just has an update. Funny, I forgot I had Eric as a friend on Steam. I got so too many people on Steam as friend. It doesn't tell me when I got it. I don't know. Something was going to be planned the 20th or 27th. It got planned on the 27th. I was looking for the 20th, but got bumped. Dang. Just cancel on them. Joking. That I have fun news. What's that? What's that? What did I do? Just now? This thing is getting released for sure. A lot of trees at your base. Did you know that? Yeah. I think Lana put them there. Actually, I do know Lana put them there. Lana put them there, and I kind of left it. It's a nice decoration. Unless you mean there's more trees. Can I steal your dog? Yeah, you can take it. So, Tabs, is there any chance you can log onto the server and we get a head from you quick? Some point. We need it for the museum. It belongs in a museum. Choice word? What word choice? I read that backwards. Log on and give us a head real quick. What? I was like, what? I didn't. I thought I said that just fine. I said your head, didn't I not? Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I have no idea. I found a random song that I forgot I made, and this thing is getting released for sure. Just now? Oh, exciting. I missed one of the messages there. I was like, not Alex hasn't said what he was talking about. Probably missed it. Oh my gosh, I just did not. I can't right now. I'm making dinner. Mine was intentional though. There was no innuendo, just implied threat of death. Yeah, exactly. I have no idea how to say your name. Ervior? 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 Ervior. I don't know. Close enough. Feel free to correct me. Ervior? Yes. I hope you're doing well. First time chat. I had to do an interview for a school thing. That should have to earn the head he got from me. Tell me when I was on 2 hearts, no armor, and a sapling in my hand is garbage. Can't believe he kept that head. Of course I kept the head. I wasn't sure if I'd ever get another one. It's not as cheap as Elijah's way of getting my head the one time. Just need Felician tabs now, yep. You stole Oscar's head off the portal? It's fair. I don't even know if he has enough time to ever play Minecraft. And mine? Aw. I'll just have to replace mine. Sounds good. You have 0 deaths though? We could change that. Yes, we have all the mob heads now. I don't want to change that. It's okay. You might not want it, but we will change it. Aw. It's okay, we're on to mini blocks. I'm joking. I'm joking. Partially. I have... How many would it be? I'm at about 60 mini blocks, I believe. And a majority aren't concrete. And I know Lodge has a good amount of those. So we're probably at like 70. You had at least 3 shulkers of them? Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, well, we only need 1 of each. I'm not counting the full 8 I get. Derek's World, hello, hello, welcome on in. I don't recognize, did you change your name here? I recognize the Derek's part, but I don't recognize the world part. How are you, though? How could you forget Derek? What can I say? It's a lot of people that come and go in these parts. I would change my name, and yes, I changed my name a bit ago. You did. Oh, see, I recognize these things. I recognize people's names. And when they change, I only recognize that they change because it's not a new name that popped in. It's a new name that popped into chat, but not with the first chat. How are you doing though, Derek? I hope all is well. Oh, there's a pathway that goes along here. We're just working on some pathways in the medieval port city here. All's fine, and sometimes, well, just sometimes. Oh, and a pathway that goes a little bit this way, apparently. Assuming more of a dead-end pathway. I might just round this out this way. The entire land of all of this will eventually just all be covered by a house or stone with little amounts of grass, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like, but just for the pathway making sense of it, it'll be easier if I do this. Oops. Let's just shave that off a little. At least I don't have people looking at me through floorboards, so I guess I'm good. What? What? That's good. It's fair, you know. That's a good way of looking at things, you know. If people are looking at you through the floorboards, they'll as well. It's a odd way to think. I, let me look. If you're the person I'm thinking of, then I might know the situation. No, I might not. Refresh me. I might not know this situation. We're into Jesse's situation. No. I did hear something had happened with Jesse and all that, but I didn't do too much reading into it since it seemed like it kind of got resolved. I don't. I missed Jesse's stream here recently. I'm gonna take a quick break here though. I gotta stand up before we continue this conversation. But this is a good time for anyone else to take a break as well, you know. Stand up, grab a drink of water, grab something to eat if you haven't. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Don't know. Look at Jesse's Discord. That's where you'll find it. Yeah, I had read briefly, and I don't check Jesse's Discord at all that often. That Discord moves far too fast for me to keep up with it. But I had like briefly caught something in it the one day where I was looking at it and something had happened, but I didn't fully understand the story. I'm sure I'll figure it out over time. It's usually how it happens. I get my info a few weeks late. I hope you all took your break there. You still making dinner? What are you making for dinner there, Taps? Are you doing a stream at all before you head out? What's in my fridge meal? Ah, there you go. You hope to? I feel like I've always missed your streams here recently. You've been streaming at the same time as Oscar. Bad times. For me. Great times for others. That goes for most people nowadays. I don't have a lot of time to be sitting in streams. Every once in a while I have time for a stream and it's fun. But that's when I have nothing else really going on. Or that I have to get done. We were streaming together because we were playing together. I know, it makes sense. Did one in my solo world. I'm not complaining. It's fun. So you two work well together there when you stream. Not sure how I want to do this pathway connection here. Might leave it blank. Maybe Thursday or Friday. Sounds lovely. Sorry, I blanked there. I'm thinking. I stream those days. Sad. It's fine. I don't get to catch Elijah's streams either. I catch nobody's streams. I got stuff going on every day of the week. I should just stop streaming. Joking. Partially. It's hard to commit right now with all the school stuff I have and just how tired I've been. Yeah, no, that's fair. You stream quite a bit. You always stream a lot when you have the time, so, I don't blame you. I think everyone's stream schedule here recently has been shaken a little bit, it feels like. Which is fair. It's not the main thing you do in life. You end up not... It's not your top priority. Scheduling time for such things. do enjoy my pathway making. I think this area will be really fun. What I'm thinking of putting here is like a little open market. And we'll have like stuff probably like hanging from each cliff side here. That'd be really fun. We'll probably get some villagers in this village at some point. We'll have to transport them from oh, we have villagers over here. We'll bring some over just via portal probably, just so we don't have to go over the treacherous land. Edge mountains. They're over there. This is the flat area. I'm glad you enjoy it. I think you are on the right path here with this village, aren't I? I know you mean, on the right path here and there. The wandering path. The right path. It's always fun, the transition from this just, oh, that sheep is loud. Transition from this very rudimentary where it's all perfect to that is always fun. The mountain's there. The mountain will not be here. This is flat. It's a plains, a nice flat plains biome. I want it to be flat. There's that, a big rock formation. That's a big rock formation. This is just a little hill. You have an addiction. I want you to know that. First I'm talking to knows who I'm talking to. They know. I do not. Yes, you do. Who? I can't hear you. You can't black out the lies. You haven't seen Elijah's art. Elijah, is your art by any chance on the pink tree? I just am curious as to if you had done that. Or if Lana had come back to her original art piece. Oh, we might just take this one, continue from on a flat area here. And at some point, yes, there's the pathway that goes up more. This is the area of the port city here that I don't exactly know what it will look like, but quite interesting. You don't know what I'm talking about? Okay. That was crazy. 3 blocks turned to grass. Getting dark. Time to head to bed. I forgot we put candles. I always forget about candles until I see them. No railing? It isn't unfinished upstairs. Surround sound files are fixed. Stupid. Are they now? Oh, that's cool. Oh, we'll be able to see the mountain like peeking up over houses. Well over 10 times a stereo file. Really? Interesting. Wonder why. Oh, because there's more that goes into it. Connect this up. Oops. There we go. That is beautiful. Did you find Elijah's artwork? Art piece? Brought tears to my eyes. Oh, I'm sure. Didn't think there would be 10 times the information, but fair enough, I guess. Yeah. What can you do? Once you get it all put together, though, not Alex, then you could just, I don't know, delete the rest. Although now I could see why you would want to keep it. You never know. And wait, whoa, slow down. Ran, Ranator? Thank you for the follow there. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing that. Hope you're doing well. Goodness gracious, I'm everywhere. Ranator. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow. Delete the masters. I don't know. I don't know what you all keep and what you don't. I have a problem with like anything that I like have footage of replay stuff. I just keep it all. I think investing in more storage might be a better play. That's where I'm at too. I have a lot of storage already, but at the same time, I still want just a place where I could just dump loads of stuff that that I don't open often. Just get a big hard drive. I've used over half a terabyte at this point. Just on music? I'm not surprised. Storage goes fast. Vision is slowly coming alive of what I want. You can see the different plots of land I kind of laid out in the early moments of this build. It also shows how little amount of space I have to work with. Yep, almost all music. I wonder do I continue working on this stuff? I think I might leave these few pathways for a later time. We'll do the start of this one since it's a little more flat. But this stuff might be more heavily staircase, like this staircase here. Or even like this one's more slabs. This one's a steep staircase. Oh! I don't even think Aaron is here, but I have a new armor stand mod. I think you'll appreciate this one, not Alex as well. I have a new armor stand mod that I very similar to the book, but it has just all is a it has a nice UI and a few additional options. It's the ones the Hermitcraft players have been using. Essentially, it has all of this stuff. It has a huge UI for everything. I haven't messed around with it on this world, but the big thing that is really cool is I can change the size. I don't know how heavy I'll get into this stuff once again. Just because it starts to get a little crazy. There. We could do some crazy things with this. That's a big pickaxe. Or we do that opposite and make it really tiny. Oh. We could make giants walking across. We're not gonna do that. Could add dwarves to the dwarven kingdom now. I can. I've always had the Armistan thing, but I think this will make it a lot more easier to add a little life to it. I'll have to find a way to get heads. I don't know how Lynxy does it in his world, but I know he has a way to get a whole bunch of custom heads. And we'll have to find a way. Here, we'll just quick mess with it here. Root dirt. Root dirt is gonna be in this mess. Let's mess around with this for just a second. Where else? I should have armor stands over at the mountain. I do still have a handful of player heads from when this was on a server. I forget where I've put them though. Probably in this one. Ah. Anyone that looks like a dwarf? Not really. Best thing about my world. Yeah, there's heads that just don't work. Stacking with another. Other ones that are just named player head. There's so many broken things. Oh, no. Stay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you excited there, little one.
Oh hi, I taught a 6-year-old piano today.
You taught a 6-year-old piano today? My goodness. Must have been a fun day then. I'm assuming they were interested, which is a lot. Goes a long way for trying to do stuff like that. And Selena with a 22-month resub alongside with that message. Thank you for the resub. I really appreciate it. How are you today? I have a marker all over my hands. I have the same problem. Anytime I ever use like a marker, it ends up getting on my hands everywhere. I don't know what happens. It's a full moon? What? Now you're speaking in riddles. I want to mess around with the armor stand quick, but I don't have anything good for a dwarf. That's creepy. Kids were crazy. Ah, minor details. Dolphin heads. These are my dolphin heads. That broke in one of the updates at one point. I don't know. There, we'll do, do I have a villager? I know I do elsewhere. We'll do a wandering trader. We got loads of those. Kids were crazy? How so? I haven't noticed any craziness. I got armor stands on one of these. We'll just take a stack. And let's make some armor for them. They'll probably wear some blue stuff. Right? I think it's blue. Think of it as like a robe. And we'll give them a different pair of boots. Light gray. We need probably like a little bit of this. That's a little better. What would brown do with light gray? Yes. We'll go see what this looks like. I like it. Feels a little purplish. What did we do? Did light gray? Let's dye it back a tint. That's better. I like that. We'll go with that. Told you one day this dye area would be amazing. Hyperfox, hello, welcome on in. I'm on ChatGPT, trying to get a rough idea for an open world RP horror game. What should the main game mechanic of this fake game ChatGPT gives me? The main mechanic of this horror game? The main mechanic. That's fair, that's fair. Open, did you said open world? Alright. You can't do anything too crazy. I don't know. I love it, Lige. Anyone else have an idea here? Because I don't know if I do. A main mechanic of an open world horror game. It's tough for an open world game. Most open world games often have quests. Usually that's the main mechanic of it. Well, what do we want our villager guy here to be doing? He's in a robe. Let's, I don't know. I don't want him to do. We're just gonna place him somewhere like right around here. I'll have to gift at my base. So lovely. I got it. A few ways I can take this. I want to look at the one way I'm thinking of. Oh! Visitor. Nobody has an idea for an open world horror game? A roleplay. A roleplay one. An open world roleplay one. I don't know. Roleplay is such a open feeling for this. This doesn't... Feels like it shouldn't even have a main field for it. A main game mechanic. I don't know. Let's add something fun. Let's add wizardry. That feels right. Never mind, you already had it. Oh no. Sorry, Lige. I'll take a beacon. Got mini crafting tables. Ah, yes. They're all right there. I don't have any on me. The mini crafting table is amazing, by the way. So I appreciate the thought. I still love crafting tables. Where did I put this? Is it here? Ah, right here it is. Yes, I think this will do. Need a beacon? I can leave you one. I just don't have a lot at the moment. I think I have 6 skulls at the moment, and I want at least 4 beacons to get a general start of a perimeter around my big lake, essentially. I guess I need 2. I need to do a lot of wither skill hunting. It's more of if you just had an excess. I'm waiting for one of you guys to make a wither skeleton farm. Not a chest. It looks fun, but no. What's your idea there, DK Place? And welcome on in. How are you? At Lara. Is Lara here? Lara hasn't popped into chat. Do you have a mini diamond block ore? Diamond ore block? Yes. Diamond ore block? Deep slate or not deep slate? I think I have all the diamond ones. Apart from maybe non-diamond. They're in my house. Just on the floor. Deep slate, I have the deep slate diamond one. I have two of them that I've gotten, I think. 2 or 3. Let's dress our little guy here. Whoa, not what I meant to do. Position. Where's the rotate in general? Ah. Let's do something like that. We're gonna show arms. Maybe we can go off of a pose, actually. Not what I meant to do. I'm gonna go off of a walking pose. We're gonna rotate them a little. We're gonna disable the base plate. Might not be scary for everyone, but some people will find this terrifying. Other people have different opinions than you, and you have to listen to them, even if you don't agree. It's fair. People are allowed to have different opinions. The player is a fledgling wizard in training who stumbles upon a forbidden magical artifact that tears the veil between dimensions. The accidental breach allows dark forces, malevolent spirits, and nightmarish creatures from another realm to invade the world. The player is thrust into a quest not only to close the breach, but to unravel a mystery about an ancient wizards who once ruled the land and their dangerous experiments with forbidden magic. And the game is called The Shattered Veil. Ending kind of sucks there. What do you mean the game is called? Well, it should be not much storytelling there. It's more of like, you should have a like welcome to the Shattered Veil. We're gonna bring this guy back a little. Dad, have you seen spoon rings before? I have not. Bring this arm back forward. What does this do? Yes, yes, yes. We want something like this. This arm forward and in a little. Something like that. And then I'm going to use a different armor stand for this. Oh, that works. Not what I wanted, but it works. And disable it. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna lower it down a whole bunch. People take antique silver spoons with fun designs and bend them into ring. Oh, oh yeah. I've seen that before. Okay, I didn't understand what you were going for here. Yeah, no, I've seen that. I've seen some cool things like that. Oh, oh weird. It resets all this stuff after you leave it for a second. Oh, okay, cool. Whatever. We need to bring it a whole bunch this way. Raise it a little. We want to rotate it a little. Then I wanted to be able to mess around with size a little bit. Can I not enter in just a normal number into this? Can I use my arrow keys? I can. Okay. It goes by increment though. We bumped up the size of it a little bit. I do think we should raise the... Oh, weird. That's funny. Learning things. We gotta sleep. Yeah, no, I've seen some cool like rings like that and from spoons. What makes you bring this up? Just stumble upon one? I've got an eBay listing in front of me right now. Oh, I see, I see. He didn't even die either, Donk. See, he didn't miss. First try. No proof otherwise. I feel like I need some joy and whimsy in my life. Joy and whimsy is amazing. As you miss? No. Don't know what you're on about. Look at that! It's a little merchant carrying around his barrel of stuff. Oh, and then we can do one more thing. I gotta grab it. It's something he should be selling. I'm thinking like arrows or flint. Only wonder. Black. Black. Perfect. And we're just gonna get one more in here. We can rotate it a little like that. Yeah, the size just kind of messes with it too much. This is so silly and it'll get removed probably, but it's fun. I have too much fun with this. Joy and Whimsy should be your lo-fi band name. Yeah. I like that. Now there's a gift at my... What kind of gift did you leave? Is it a beacon or two? It's a wonderful idea. I think it should be. Joy and Whimsy should be if you ever get around to making like a full-on album or something, where it's all dedicated to like a similar theme. I think that's the correct wording of that playlist album. You can make a lo-fi supergroup that makes whimsical beats to be joyous to. I'd love that. All right, what do you guys think of the little armband we threw together? It's not a dwarf, but kind of like it. Might change his head a little. Something more like that. Yeah. Guy's definitely carrying a barrel, a crate. Even he's a merchant. So I've had a few ideas with like these alcoves that I'm gonna have here, and I'm thinking it might turn into like a little bit of like a decorational area slash trading area where there might be like little merchants that put up stalls there that the dwarves welcome in. He's just carrying his crate. He's selling arrows. Hi, buddy. I'm silly. See, isn't the whimsical, joyous and whimsical. Fun. These armor stands I could easily send or put hours upon hours into. And then we're moving around today. I wanted to do a bit of work over there, working on pathways, get another good start on them, and then I'm gonna spend some time placing stone again. Bouncing around. Oops. Remember where we left off here. Had an interesting idea for this particular spot where it's going to be a little more flatter. Anyway, compared to using the books, the book for armor stands, I think I gotta say it was very easy to use the UI I just used. The book, you gotta flip pages, you gotta set how much you wanna rotate it by. This one, it's all scroll wheel based. Or even you can edit, put a exact number in there. Enjoying all aspects of Minecraft at the moment, I guess. Well, all building ones. Just did a little decorating, we worked on pathways, now we're terraforming more. Just want to do it all, and I can't. Not enough time. This game, I gotta say, time can fly sometimes. I don't like it. Always found the hardest part of all this is to get the right amount of rounding into it when you come to an area where you want to have it to be a little more flatter. There's some areas I absolutely love where it's turned out where it rounds off really nicely. Well, a lot of the areas it ends up doing pretty well. Sometimes toward the top of some of the peaks, I don't think it does as well, but I think that's fine. They're just very sharp peaks. They don't round off. They come to a nice point. So did you get the ring? There, not Alex. You haven't yet? Wondered. Would you be wearing it like from a day-to-day basis? Or is it more like, here and there? Or even just to have it as more of a decoration? I don't know. There's like when I go to Gen Con, there's a few booths that have like rings at them. I'm always like, I don't know if I'm a big ring person. I don't think I would enjoy wearing it. I already have a hard enough time with my watch. And I've just gotten used to that one. Been wanting rings for years now. Have ya? Okay, that's interesting. It's cool. I think I could eventually get into it. A big rule about impulse purchases, otherwise I would be broke. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you got some, ground rules here. Don't impulse buy off the bat or something like that, I'm assuming. oftentimes it's not a impulse buy for myself. It's more of something I've been thinking about for a while, and then it feels like an impulse just to go and do it. It's like, no, it really isn't. I've been talking about this thing for months. I don't think there's a lot of things I impulse buy. It's like I had to do research on a lot of the, like, if it's anything that has all sorts of different stuff. It's like look into it, make sure it's good. I do all that sort of stuff. Never an impulse, but it always feels like an impulse on the spot. Then anything that's a necessity is usually I don't, you know, it's not at all an impulse. It's like I got a Keurig coffee maker. I got to get some descaling solution for it. It's like, well, you may as well just bought that. I think that's the position I'm in right now. Passed on a spoon ring at a flea market 3 months ago. The guy was selling them for $20 each, which is stupid. That's a lot. Ugh, what can you do? My look on Gen Con this last year, I bought a lot of things every day. Just about we went to the main hall, and the reasoning was I didn't really buy. I bought like what was it, like 2 things the previous year, and about 2 things the year before that. So I was like, well, now I can just go buy whatever I want the next year. So I got all the things. I kind of had a mental list. And Odie, hello there. Raiding on in with a big party there. How are you doing? I appreciate the raid. How was your stream? I'm assuming you were on some sort of modded Minecraft. Wandering Widget, Strawberry Pop Tart, how are you two? It's good to see you both. You're just doing okay? Oh, that's fair, that's fair. How was your stream? What were you up to? Let's get a lovely shout out for you as well. Now, everyone here should already be following Odie because, you know, Odie has sent countless raids into our stream here, and we've raided Odie a handful of times as well. So if you're not following Odie, you're just missing out. Plus, they're a part of our lovely team. Good old Extraordinary. So all the more reason to go and give them a follow. Quick, ask him about his stream before he tries to finish telling us something profound. Me? Or are you talking about Odie? Digging on the Nethermore server? Oh, the Nethermore server? No, always digging. I should have expected it. I should have. Odie? Okay. I feel like I missed something here. We're just placing some stone at the moment, although we were working in the medieval port city a little, just getting the starts of some of the pathways down in there. They'll like go actually within the city, and then we messed around with one of my with armor stands a little bit. I haven't used the mod for this UI just yet, so I wanted to mess around with it, and we put this guy together just quickly. He's a little merchant, you know, wandering trader. He's got his barrel. He's selling arrows. He's wandering around the front of the dwarven and kingdom here at the entrance. This will bring so much life to this build. I didn't say I would tell you guys. I did it after I hit the button. Oh man, something happened at the end of Odie's stream. Something profound, almost profound. Curiosity. What could it be? What could it be? You never know by the sounds of it. But digging as always. I appreciate the raid, Odie, though, once again. We're just having our nice, relaxing stream. I got about an hour left, so if any of you guys that came on in with Odie's stream raid needs to raid and run, feel free to. Go take care of yourselves. Grab a drink of water. Grab something to eat if you haven't just yet tonight. Otherwise, I'm gonna just keep on going. We got about an hour left that I planned on going. Okay, I bought the thing. You bought the ring? You've been wanting one for years, you said. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know how much it was, I guess. $15 for three of them. My goodness, that's a way better price than before. I expect a proposal soon. To you? I have spending anxiety. That's okay. I guess. Oh. Exciting. I'd propose to you with a spoon. I also have a scheduled a release today, so it's like I'm celebrating. Oh, see, exactly. Nothing wrong with that. A little bit of celebration. A new release? What kind of one? Is it one of the ones we had a little preview to? I'd listened to the one you had sent last week, and I thought it sounded really good. It reminded me of the other one you had rain sounds in, which I find very peaceful. It's the sleepy one I put in the Discord earlier, the one you've heard. Oh, okay. You said I've heard it. It's a good reminder that Bells doesn't just own the creativity channel. Other people are allowed to put stuff in there. Although, I can't complain whenever I see a little notification and there's some more Bells art. One I just posted today, I'm gonna get the master done and then pitch it to a big label. Ooh, figured I'd add a new medium to the creativity channel. I love it. Oh, I almost slipped off. Oh, so hard to take a step back every once in a while. Yeah, I like that. Adds a new perspective to some of this stuff. And I think here it'll start increasing a little bit more steeper. Here we're just making a little shelf. Good night there, Alfie. I appreciate you hanging out for as long as you have. It's far too late for you, so I'm glad you're getting off to bed. You get some good sleep there. Appreciate you hanging out as always. Hit a good run in Rocket League? Oh, I don't blame you then. I remember that feeling with the FPS games and that. I assume it's similar. Exactly, Tonk. I mean, if you're just dominating and winning, you gotta just keep going until it ends. New water bottle almost here. New water bottle. Found a water bottle. It's exciting. Because I know you really like your circle one. I still really love my Owala water bottle. I've had it. I don't even know how long. 2 or 3 years. The Guatem bottle. What? It's for Tabs' trip to Guatemala? Oh, okay. Oh, is the water bottle not for you then? Or are you going with Tabs? I just, I don't know. Tabs' trip. You say Tabs' trip, so maybe you're not going? I don't know. Oh, did you submit your 2 weeks there, Donk? I know you said you were writing it up last weekend. Everyone I know who has a Walla water bottle won't stop talking about how amazing it is. I've had one for like 2 to 3 years. Before that, I had not had a water bottle that I like used. Absolutely love it. Have it all the time now. On Friday? Ah, fair enough. You didn't answer me, Donk. Are you going with Tabs? Or is the water bottle just for Tabs? And you're so angry. What has happened, Hannah? I love my Awala, but I had it way before it was trendy water bottle. But I hate being, oh, I had it before it was cool. It's true. Hannah has had it for the entire time I have known her, I think. Just about. Just for Tabs, okay. What reason do they say, Alex? Yeah. What do they? They say it's always amazing. What's the reasoning behind the amazingness? I enjoy the fact that the straw doesn't move around in it. That's in there. It's like just kind of built in where you are able to drink via a straw, and you can also tilt it if you prefer tilting to drink, which I do both. Fun colors. I don't know if they had fun colors when I got mine. It is durable, I guess. I'm also just very kind to the things I own. I'm not very harsh to a lot of my stuff. They like how the feel of the hinges work. Got crazy people. It's just a good water bottle. It does. I mean, yeah, it holds its temperature nicely. It doesn't get warm easy. Yours has survived a lot of drops on the pavement, not without scratch. Lots of the people are traumatized from getting craters in their hydro flasks. I never had a hydro flask. Was that a common thing? Before this, the only water bottle I had was like the Gatorade one. That was it. I sparsely used it. Imagine that they bought trendy bottles instead of doing research. Durability and insulation is Yeti. Circle ones are average at best on both of those arenas. Yeah. Circle one makes fun noise when you drink from it. Oh, you'd love this, Donk. One of my brothers has stumbled upon Into Circles without me saying anything. I mean, I probably said something at one point, and he probably didn't care at all. But now he stumbled on into him here over the last, like, few months. It's so cool, right? It was really funny. I was like, I have one of these. They do dent it. Oh, I didn't know. Huh. It's not necessarily anything crazy better than my other insulated bottle. I just love that I've had mine for so long. I don't know. I had never really used water bottles before the one I have now. Camelback squeeze bottle I use during workouts. I don't know if I said that right. Oh, yeah, yeah. And it's delightful. I think that's all that matters. If you like your water bottle, just keep the water bottle you have. I don't ever see a reason to hop on a trend with a water bottle. Be honest with you, I just don't really understand trends in general. I just get what I want. I introduced my buddy's mom to it at a bodybuilding competition in Cleveland. Next time I was at their house, like 18 months later, his dad was like, "Oh, you use Circle? Do you need a refill?" And I opened the cabinet with like a full spice rack of refill options. He'd totally forgotten I gave them their first bottle. That's amazing. That's really funny. I love that. It's like, don't you remember? I gave you that one. Like they get more into it than you actually are. Uh, I just wind up buying a new bottle every time because the bundle discount seems like it is a free if buy enough refills in one order. Of course. I mean, then it's just an additional bonus. Be like, oh, you're able to just hand one out here and there. Dunk sponsored. You just secretly sponsored to get people to slowly do it, like to get on board with it. Every person you get on board, you get a X amount. Oops. I want this to be kind of steep. Yeah, how this works out. I'm falling. Not flying. Oh, that'll work. Once I finish this peak up, I'll probably be done with the stream tonight, just as a heads up. It'll still be a little bit. I don't want to start anything after this. And then not finish. Oops. Oh, it's crazy. Linksy, if you guys know him as streamer, his world hit 40,000 days, Minecraft days. Just crazy. And he has like 400 days of playtime. He just hit it. I was watching his tour video that he made for it. He had 40,000 Minecraft days with 400 plus days of playtime. For 10,000 hours in one world is absurd. It's crazy. And it's a hardcore world just to add on top of that. Tabs doesn't know what it is, or I'd show you now, but I want it to be surprised, so I'll send it in a bit. I'm so excited about this. Let's just say you might end up buying one. The water bottle. No, it's crazy. I did a world tour video, and I was watching it. I was there for the premiere of it, just by pure chance. I had been watching it for a little. I watched the good beginning of it, and then I got busy. And then I think I saw the end of it. I missed a good chunk of the middle of some of the tours of the video of his builds. But he has like 30 some odd builds apparently that he considers a mega build, and unique with cookies. Thank you for the cookies. How are you doing today? Apparently he has like 30 some odd mega builds. I don't know what he considers a mega build. Nobody really knows what the heck a mega build is, truthfully. It's just a build with a lot of hours. Maybe a mega build should just be an X amount of hours you need to cross to put into a build. I don't know. I'm eating. I hope you're doing well, though, Unique. It's good seeing you. Yes, it's so good. Oh, goodness, dog. You really think so? I feel like you're messing with me here. Been a stressful day, but other than that, I'm doing good. Stressful day? Well, I'm glad you're putting it behind you, though. You're making the most out of what you got. Making a good day no matter what. So that's good to hear. No D. Clark. Is D. Clark busy? Does anyone know? I miss Jesse's stream, and I know he usually hangs out in there. Oh, he's doing all right. The research that I was doing that led to this bottle found me in a rabbit hole that resulted in me having more stuff in my Amazon cart after buying. Oh, goodness, donk. You shouldn't be allowed to. I don't know. You're not allowed. You're just not allowed. You're allowed to. You're your own self. But that's so much. You're gonna put not Alex into a heart attack with that with such numbers. That's crazy. What did you do? You know, I'm sure I'll see. Alex isn't the only one. Buy like 300 antique spoon rings with that kind of money. Be a lot of rings. Then you can upsell them. Spoon rings? Yeah, you know, you make a ring out of a spoon. Or a spoon into a ring. That makes more sense. I purchased spoon rings. 3 of them. For $15. It was a deal. What's wrong with that? Have you even seen them? It doesn't sound like you're much better. That's... Okay, first off, we don't even know what else not Alex buys. I think he's allowed to have whimsical things. It's pure style. Fair. That's fair. What did I buy? I bought something today. I bought a Keurig descaler solution. And an extension cord. Because apparently Hannah needs one for when she's working at home. I'm allowed to be full of joyous whimsy, and you are. Sounds classy. Donk's gonna get himself a spoon ring just so him and not Alex can match. He might not wear it ever, but he's gonna have one. It can be whimsical. A crochet pineapple. That's cute. How big? When you are gonna descale it, make sure you follow the instructions to run the descaling process so the dang light turns off. Oh, I know. I looked up how to descale my exact Keurig. Last time I descaled ours, I didn't do it right, so the light is still on. They couldn't have like a simple way of just maybe there should be like an override. Be like, I descaled this. I know I did. I wasn't about to spend 2 more hours doing it again to turn that light off. Yeah. It'll be fun. Yes, I assumed I could do that. I was wrong. Of course. It would not be an override button. That's like too user friendly. Or like a reset. Not even that, like Nope. Apparently you can just do it with vinegar, so I'll try it that way next time. Really? I don't know. Yeah, I just got something because I only need the solution, and it also, the one thing I got came with the solution, and I think it's gonna come with some like rinse pods I can use whenever. So that'll be interesting. G Clark, I was just wondering about you like 5 minutes ago. How are you? I literally was like, man, does anyone know if D Clark's busy this week or something? Like, I miss Jesse's stream yesterday. Did I hear from you there? You bought the same? No, you give a try of the vinegar because you'll probably end up descaling it before I descale mine again. Maybe. I don't know. I'm good. Had a weird afternoon slash evening. Hope you are good also. I am well. Ah, it's good to see you. I literally was just asking about you like 5 minutes ago. It's like, man, I haven't seen Diegler pop in. I hope he's okay. Think about you guys when those that usually don't like that usually pop on in don't. I get curious. Sam, I was trying to get some time to open Twitch. Glad I had some time. Well, it's good to see you. Weird afternoon, you say? Yeah. Well, what can you do? I won't be going on here too much longer. I guess it'll give you some time to have a nice evening reading. We'll be actually finishing up here quite soon since this peak seems to be coming to a bit sooner end than when 8 will roll around. And Marshmallow, hello there. How are you? 3 stops away. I feel like a kid on Christmas. Okay, so did you just what? You already okay. Now everything's kind of coming together. You have been planning. You picked out this water bottle. You've done all this, and now it's on the way. Now I understand why I have to wait. This makes more sense. Oh no, did I come in at the end? Not at the exact end, Marshmallow. Don't worry, don't worry. I'll still be here for a good little bit. I'm still placing stone for a bit. I think we're just going to continue this peak further up. I just read the messages about descaling a coffee maker. Yeah, a Keurig. Do you use a Keurig? You gotta like descale it. Some sort of cleanse. My internet keeps cutting off for no reason. Oh no, I'm sorry there, Marshmallow. The Keurig will not descale. I tried their product and vinegar and nothing worked for me. Light is still on. Weird. Did you like look up online how to do the descaling of your exact one? Or it just might be time. Keurig doesn't want to start working the same way. You did? Oh, well, this will be exciting. I'll update you guys. See if it works. I'd be very surprised. I haven't had this Keurig for very long. And I've been happy with it so far. Although Hannah does not enjoy how I just have a very personal, like Very small, personal-sized one. And Hannah doesn't enjoy how little the reservoir is for water. It makes like 3 cups and then it's empty. How has my day been? Because mine's not great. Oh no, there, Marshmallow. I'm sorry to hear that. Mine has been pretty good. I'm doing well today. I have to refill it every time I use it. That's not true. It's like mine then, about 3 cups and have to refill. Yeah, sometimes it's less than 3. I have learned though. Sometimes it wants to do only 2 cups. Then I pick up the water reservoir, put it back down, and it'll do a third. Although it goes right to empty, and it probably shouldn't do that, but sometimes it doesn't. I'm like, there's still water in here. There's still enough for a cup. And it fills the cup just fine, to the usual amount. I've tried to fill it while making coffee, but it doesn't like that. Oh, yeah, no. No, I would not do that. I can't do that with our with where ours is at. We've just been terraforming here for the last hour or so there, Marshmallow. Placing down stone, and then I had done some work in the medieval port city. I worked on the pathways there. Just gonna start to it. And Emmy, hello there. Welcome on in. Pink Duck, hello, hello. Hester Quill, welcome on in as well. Pink Duck with a follow. Hello there. I appreciate the follow. I hope you're doing well. And Emmy themself, welcome on in. How are you doing? That's a lot of mountain you got there. Yeah, we got a big mountain here. Working on just terraforming 1 block at a time. Working on this area at the moment. We're getting 1 block at a time. Let's get a lovely shout out for Emmy here. What were you up to today there, Emmy? I hope you're doing well. If you guys aren't following Emmy just yet, I don't know, you're missing out because they've rated us a good handful of times now. So please do send a follow on over to them. I'd really appreciate it. Ooh, nice entrance. What's the inspiration? Oh, did you catch it there? I didn't even mean to show it off. So there'll be a dwarven kingdom that is going to be under the mountain. And I really enjoy Lord of the Rings, so heavy inspiration from that. And this is the entrance into the mountain, into the dwarven kingdom at some point. That is a mountain. Now I understand why Emmy rated you. Oh, thank you there. And thank you for the follow there, Hester Quill, as well. Yeah, just a little mountain. Building a small mountain. You were there, Emmy? Oh, nice. I love Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings as well. And I really love dwarfs. This is basically my dream build, essentially. Changed from a little bit, but I'll be able to do everything I kind of thought of. And we've been doing this for 3.5 years. We've been working on this build. Yeah, it looks awesome. No giant statues. No giant statues as of yet. Don't have any in store. Don't have any really in mind. I got a few other ideas. I'm not one that knows how to do a statue. And I don't like a lot of the Minecraft statues that are made. It's not a must for sure. Yeah. I have a few other ideas to like make these sides have something fun. For redemption. It's quiet. Got a little armor stand guy here that we just did. I was just thinking that out. I'm sorry, guys. I'll get around to him eventually. you played Return to Moria, I have when it first released in that first week, and I really want to go back to it since so many quality of life updates have happened. But I have played a little bit of it. Unfortunately, I need to raid and run, need to raid and run. But I hope you have a good rest of stream. Oh, thank you there, Emmy. I really appreciate the raid. Let's get one more shout out for you in case anyone missed the little handy heart to give a follow. Go give Emmy a follow. It's worth it. They're fun. I didn't even see it released on Epic, so I've just gotten into it. I love those smaller statues along the paths and all. Yeah, I mean, if I can do something with armor stands, even if it's not crazy, uh, because I have an armor stand mod here, and I think I can do some fun statues, but not too crazy. That's a fancy guy. Yeah, he's a little, he's a wandering trader. He's carrying a little barrel here with all of his stuff. He's selling arrows. We did them today just to mess around with the mod. I haven't actually used the armor stand mod here. The one I have here anyway. I used to have the book one. I still have the book one, but now I got that one. And the music in the background. Don't mind the music. I love Lord of the Rings, okay? We got loads of lo-fi songs, and we had some Lord of the Rings lo-fi as well. But here's one of the rooms that we have actually started on in the mountain for the Dwarven Kingdom. You'll definitely recognize this one. This is the most, this is probably the one room that will look most similar to stuff we see in the movies and that. Just because I wanted to build it, and I absolutely love how it's turned out so far. I kind of hear Gandalf saying, "Welcome to the kingdom of..." Yeah, right? The world elf. Is this Chill Astronaut Lo-Fi? Yes it is. Do you usually listen to lo-fi? If so, I got an amazing person in our community that does some lo-fi music. So if you do listen to lo-fi, go check him out. He's a part of our community. Absolutely amazing. We have all of his songs in my stream playlist here, and people usually enjoy them. Listen to Lord of the Rings lo-fi for my exam for like 3 weeks straight. That sounds lovely. But we have, yeah, right there we got nod, Alex. We love lo-fi beats. We do. We support those around here. My favorite part of the mountain is this room. For now, D. Clark. Although it's mine at the moment, too. It's the one I've put the most thought and time into. There's going to be, I think, 136 pillars in total. At the moment, we have, I don't even know, 72 in the 2 quadrants, I believe is what it is, and 75 with these 3. I'm so inspired to dig a hole now. I've done so much digging in this world. Although this is not actually this is mostly on ground level. We're at Y level 69, funny enough. Because since the mountain rises up over most of the stuff, I can kind of use the empty space already. So we made a huge box. I will expand down at some point, but I may as well use what I have. The world height change is huge. Oh, absolutely. I started this build before the world height change. To be honest with you, I never really thought about it when I first started the mountain. It's lovely lighting issues. Weird how that just popped up. But I started it before the height change. I started it before the mountain update was announced. The hills and cliffs, what was it? Caves and cliffs update was even announced. At that time, I had started this build before that. So getting the extra height has been, it was fun to hear about that. And hearing, seeing the deep slate block has definitely added a whole bunch. This front area, I think, what was it? So I had designed the front half of this right here before deep slate was in the game. I think added in a little deep slate before I actually built it in survival, and it came together really well. We got a hint of deep slate in there, but some of my later builds, like even here, you can just see deep slate starts to get introduced a little heavier, and especially the pillars is where I start to bring out more of it. And now the new tough blocks will slowly be transitioned into my stuff. Yeah, no, we've been at this for quite a while. I do a lot of terraforming though. Like we got this ravine here we dug out that I need to terraform up the sides. It's gonna have like a bunch of waterfalls flow into it. That's why there's a lake down here. We got the custom hilly plains biome I'm working on here. Just the bare bones of it. All this terrain here is placed by me. Everything else is just kind of floating. This used to be an ocean. It's not anymore. Got a river that we filled in. There, I think part of this is there's a few different biomes that this river goes into. Yeah, we do a lot of terraforming. Start of a medieval port city if I ever get bored of just terraforming all the time and want to do some building. We actually worked on this a little bit today just to get a little further progress on the pathway. This island was there before we moved it over. We if I don't like how the land looks, I will happily change it. Random house. That's silly like that. I just move things a few blocks over. Like I moved I moved that island like 20 blocks over. Only a true dwarf would dig a whole island just to move it. Exactly. We do interiors as well. This is the only interior so far out of the two houses here, which is good. 50% is a good number so far for interior. Terraformer and interior designer. I'm builder. I've been playing the game for a while. I've done a lot of building. Comes with a lot of practice. Wait, I've never seen this? You never seen the interior? Okay, I'm going back. For you, not Alex. I apologize. I thought you had. Yeah, no, we got... So that kind of went off. I like to break up houses. So, like, we got the general structure here. I'll always do the outside first, and then I do the interior. So, I kind of went for... I knew I wanted, like, a multi-tiered roof. So that's what I started with. And I did a multi-tier thing here. That's kind of what I went with. And then we went into the inside. I break it up, make it into little 3x3 areas is what I like. I like 3. It's a good number. We have a little kitchen area. We got a big, like, oven here or smelter of some sort. Little kitchen, dining area for 2. The storage. Jesse, how are you?
Thad.
How are you, Jesse? It's good to see you. Then we move on into the upstairs, which is an unfinished upstairs, which kind of makes sense, you know how, like, no, basements are unfinished or even like attics are unfinished. So we did an upstairs unfinished here. It's just some storage boxes in that. It's a loft. And then the bedroom for whoever lives here is right in here. Just a few decorations. Thank you for the Bitsu too. It is a fun noise. I'm glad you appreciate it. I chose it specifically because I thought it was fun too. And then, you know, the other half's unfinished stuff. This will be fun. It'll be a barracks for the few guards of the town. Hey, 50-50 is good, right? And then the only part of my world that I would probably say is like 98% finished, which is basically a done build at that point, is this area over here. Very small, but there's probably like a good 10 hours worth of work in this little house. I absolutely love it. If anyone's played Skyrim, I kind of replicated the inside of this house off of that, where it's just one big room, small house. There's a fire with some food, bed, little table, And then a few other just little things that I usually do. It's fun. I gotta do this more often. Just got my laundry started. Okay, on my way. Hope you still have some stew left for me. What? Hi, Jesse. How are you? It's good to see you. Mine needs to be done too, Jesse. I do. Jesse had a bit for dinner today. Ah, I see. I see. Now I see. Missed part of it. Nice bridge. Free storage, right? I'll be honest. I will spend so much time working on a design for a bridge, and I'm always happy with how the bridge looks in the end. But I have such a struggle to get it started. And then this bridge was built before this one over here, and it's kind of replicated off of this design. A little different, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it has 2 pillars, so it's a little different. But a replicated design, especially with the top portion. We got all sorts of stuff. I've also hit a point with my building with Minecraft where I like to reuse some parts of my builds. For example, this tower and this archway right here, not this side, but the tower and archway I've built before, and I really loved it. And it was just on a server, so the build was lost and it was kind of lost, and I brought it back because I have a schematic of it, and I used it here. But before it was just a simple 2-tower entrance. Instead, I put a house there. I hate building bridges. I've got one on a public SME I'm in with Emmy, and I haven't touched it in months. It's just a couple of lines of stone. If it looks nice, then it will look nice again. Exactly. I like to look back at... I now look back at some of my old builds I've done for inspiration every once in a while. I'll be like, you were able to do that. You can do it again, but better. Anyway. I'm alive, but dealing with a lot of jaw pain. Jaw pain. What has... Jesse, I think I've missed like 3 chapters of your life recently. I heard there was something about floorboards. Now there's something with your teeth or your jaw. I've missed some chapters. I think I'm clenching my jaw from anxiety. Oh no. That doesn't sound good at all. How's your job going? We'll start with something simple. Is that going well? I hope. And yeah, my neighbor thinks I'm trying to... So sort of scared. Okay, I did read that correctly in the Discord when I had briefly peeked in there. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, job is going good. Well, there we go. We got something that's going well. Let's focus on that. You're anxious. Oh, I'm sorry. Ah, well. I was gonna have to message the massage. Oh goodness, talk. Anyway, I was supposed to be done by now. Doing a little bit. Actually, no, it's a normal stream length. Whatever. We can stream whenever. Awesome World, dude. Definitely gonna try and catch another stream. I gotta sleep. Oh, I'm heading off here anyway there, Pink Duck. I appreciate that. I really love this world as well. Those are the main builds around this area. I got other stuff as well going on. Like, I got an end build. I got a spawn perimeter dig, and then there's like some redstone farm projects. Get another perimeter dig at some point that I gotta do. In that case, I'll stick around for the raid. Ah, perfect, perfect. We do raid out. We always raid out. A tiny hill project. Yeah, you know, the normal amount. Anyway. Who do we raid on? Off to... Casual Carrot is live. And they're a part of our lovely team extraordinaire. And since OD raided on into us, we're going to continue carrying the raid on over to others that are lovely a part of our team. I'd recommend calling the... I don't know. It was for Jesse. But anyway, we are going to be raiding out here. We're going to be heading on over to Casual Carrot, who, as I said, is part of our lovely Twitch team, Extraordinary. So is Jesse, by the way. If you're not following Jesse, give Jesse a follow.
For those of you who feel
No, you
confused
don't have
by
to
what
listen,
he's
Dom.
saying versus what you're seeing, that's because what you're seeing is defined by the scientific community as a mountain range.
Quiet talk. Thanks for the bits. Moving on. I'm ending. I don't want Brian talking over me. Have a good night. You have a good night as well, D. Clark. And Jesse. And all the rest that have been part of this stream. I appreciate everyone hanging out with me. I really do. It's been an amazing night. It's been hanging out with you. I'll be live this coming Thursday, 5 p.m. Central, most likely. If anything changes, I'll update you in the Discord. But do please grab the raid message. You can grab the first one if you're subbed, grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. I just really appreciate it when people do grab the raid message. It's always fun raiding on over with a whole bunch of people. And if you're not following Casual Carrot just yet, go give him a follow. He's been spending a lot of time on this build and creative. I think he's making some progress on it. We recently saw it, so it'll be fun to maybe see an update. But anyway, y'all have a lovely night. I appreciate all that have been hanging out with me. And you all have a lovely rest of your night. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.